Agriculture is the engine of economic growth that stimulates development in any society. The need for state governments to generate revenue, as well as the decline in Nigeria's oil production due to activities of oil thieves, has forced many states to turn to agriculture as an alternative source of income. In Enugu State, many farmers have been empowered through several interventions from government and donor agencies with knowledge of how to improve their farm produce.
We thank God for this development, and we appreciate the effort of the Akmo and the Enugu State government in conjunction with the World Bank. So, for delivering this dividend to us. So we appreciate them and we are very happy.
The World Bank Appeals Project is one of such interventions. This project started in the state since the 1st of May 2019, but will be ending on the 30th of September. Enugu State coordinator of the project says 244 million naira counterpart funding was provided by the state government for the project.
244 million, for as counterpart fund for the project, 244 million naira.
The coordinator, who was on an inspection tour to assess the level of work at the Rice Aggregation and Processing Center, says over 3,000 young Nigerians, women and people living with disabilities in the 17 council areas are beneficiaries of the project.
Under the appeals project, we have supported over 3,000 farmer producers in their cooperatives. Okay, we've also, under the Women and Youth Empowerment Program, we have also supported interested, youths, women and persons with disability to go into the agri-business along our value chains. And these producers are scattered all over, the 17 local governments of the state. And according to, places where we have these beneficiaries and according to the distribution of the agri-produce and belts in the states, we chose locations where to build this infrastructure. We have done not just the cottage and processing centers, we've also did energy. We provided energy to these centers so that this investment is sustainable.
After the tour, the team visited the secretary to the state government in line with Governor Peter Mbah's 100 days in office.
His Excellency is very, very focused on supporting the agricultural sector. And most of you know that we have decided, even at the assumption of office, to set out agro-allied processing zones. And this are important because we are looking at the whole value chain of agriculture. But this cascades it down to those that may not be part of these larger clusters, but yet are instrumental in being able to achieve what His Excellency set out as a target. And do also remember that as we push towards eradicating poverty, projects like this help us get to the grassroots to help support farmers.
The World Bank Appeal Project has completed 15 numbers aggregation and cottage processing centers across 11 locations in the 3 senatorial districts of Enugu State.